right, with this WESH 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Hope you guys are having yourselves a good Friday. It's a wet Friday, but if there's any good news, the temperatures are cooling on down because of all of the action we have out there ongoing tonight. So let's take a look now at that setup. Plenty of evening showers and storms. The intensity, though, coming on down after a very active afternoon. We had a couple of flood advisories, a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings, and it is still coming down across a good chunk here of central Florida. So let me get you right into the old radar this evening so you can see what's going on, and then we'll talk about the busy and very active tropics for the latter half of the month of June. Pretty amazing, actually. Terry Theros Lindsay has popped in. Terry, always a pleasure to have you and many other folks in here tonight. So there's a look now at our live radar, and you can see the flood advisory still in play here for portions south of Ocala, but this is about to expire here in just the next couple of minutes. So some good news there on that front. Still a little bit of rain along the coast. Kaylee Trainer, Tom Perry, Denise Andrews in the house. You can see the showers here from Marineland all the way down towards Daytona Beach. So again, and then from Daytona Beach to Oak Hill. Still coming down. Look at the rain. Lake Panasoffkee, Sorrento, Tavares, Dina Androstov, Johnson Joy. Johnson, take that rain. Many of us still definitely need it. Sorrento, Astatula, Longwood, Sanford. You can see Zellwood getting it on the rain. Debbie Corchan. Hope I'm saying that right. Good to have you right there. Good evening. David Eisenberg has also popped into our house tonight. So we've got that going on. Downtown Orlando. Still pretty wet out there. In fact, let me pop in a couple of these cams so you can see what we have. Deborah Sullivan, Erica Wynn, and Deborah Clinton. Kim Smith, hello to you. Carla Foster, look at that shot right there. Up towards Ocala, a little bit better up towards the square for your Friday evening plans. A lot of folks grabbing dinner. Look at the low clouds and the rain in downtown Orlando right now. David Uzik, Carla Foster, Mike Vera, Linda Crook. Linda, did you get a notification tonight? I'm hoping you finally did. Nathaniel Story, Giselle Tanyan. There we go. There's I-4 northbound up into Lake County. You can see still wet. Downtown cam is down. F-dot camera. Oof. I-4. Wet. Down towards the attractions, New Smyrna Beach. Please send some of the tropical weather my way, says Erica Wynn. I don't know if you want that, girl. There's a look now at the New Smyrna Beach. We got Kent Pizan rocking in Conway, he says. It's Tavares, World Center, Kennedy Space Center, on to Melbourne. 1.91 says Mary Hall Villette. Hope I'm saying that right, Mary. 1.91. Villette. Villette. I'm going to go with Villette. Nathaniel Terry. Mike Vera, finally home from my Florida visit trip. Brought home. Oh, Mikey, no. Hope you get better this weekend, my man. Cape Canaveral. Woo! Cool looking sky right there. Daytona, a little wet up there right now as rain is working on it. MCO, no notification for Terry. Thankfully not code, he says. Raining at the airport. And look at over towards the Gulf of Mexico now. It is coming down big time. Boom, downtown. You tell America, you're a good egg there, that one. So, all right, let's get back to the radar here real quick. Back towards Brevard County. Got to make my Brevard peeps happy, taking care of them. There's Melbourne, Palm Bay, Satellite Beach. You can see Kissimmee, St. Cloud, Four Corners, Hunters Creek, Meadow Woods, Lake Nona. Boy, oh boy. Lots of rain. Look at these pockets of 3, 4, close to 5 inches of rain. You tell them, Nathaniel. Linda, I did not. Did you message it to me, email it to me, or physically mail it to me in the mail? Here's a look now at Futurecast. Whoa, a lot of rain. And kind of fizzling on down by the 11 o'clock hour. That's our her model. Let's do our graph model. Jay Leonard, Karen O'Toole, Maricel Cortez, Thomas Perry, get back. That was a good series against the Yankees, indeed. It's got the rain up there. It's got a little rain there, and then out the door tomorrow morning. Look at that. Clouds, but not too bad. All right. So let's get into this weekend setup, shall we? Here's a look at Melissa Love Swift. Right back at you. Love you there, girl. Karen O'Toole. Tonight's game on Apple TV. That's right. It's 1-1, I think, in the third. Last I saw, Robert. Hiya, happy Friday, says Yanira. There you go. Tennessee, yeah, how about those Vols? Saturday, Sunday, mucho showers and storms. Coverage is going to be about 70% on Saturday and 60% there on Sunday. It's raining in my house in Ormond. There you go, Jesse. Hello, Robert from Carla. All right, let's take a look at Futurecast for the weekend, shall we? There we go. Boom. There they are, showers and storms developing. And then here you go on Sunday. There you go, Jan. Take that rain. Happy birthday, Robert. There you go, Robert. Helene Resch saying hi, hi, hi. Look at all those pockets of yellow and orange. 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 inches of rain. Vanessa Kilo Kai. Karen Pichardo, KPP, what's up? Sprinkles in Northeast Ocala. Carlos Osorio, good to have you there, Carlos. Just clocked out from work. There you go. All right. I'd have Alexa do the birthday dance song, but Alexa's no longer with us. Amanda Breach, the beach is in the house. Beach, you headed to the beach this weekend? Etvina Salvado. Thank God we're finally getting some rain in southwest Ocala. There you go, Salvado. DeBrucky, Gail Copeland. Hey, Tony says Karam. Pichardo. Giselle Yatanian saying happy birthday to Mr. DeBrucky. Who turned on the rain, says Gary Hicks. Yeah, no doubt. A couple planners here for you. Popping a few here. Storms after the noon hour in Orlando. A little bit sooner, I think, up in Ocala. I'm happy for the rain in Groveland tonight, says Jess. E-Win, you'll get some. Marilyn Maston. Yeah. No cold fronts this time of the year, girl. You know that. That's funny. You're a comedian. Miss, I just got off of work. The rainmaker is awake, says Sarah Fieldglass. Yes. DAB. Up near 90 before the showers and storms get going in. I don't think it's going to be the best of beach days, but for those that dare to be venturous, Stephanie Booker, the Morales, is in the house. SBM. Maxine O'Keefe. There you go. Good to be back. Tony Reese. That's what I hear through the grapevine. Good to have you back, my man. I know you're ready for the weekend. All right, let's switch gears. Talk tropics. Spend a little bit of time on this for you guys and gals. So here's a look at this. So Invest 94 now has a 40% chance of developing. Invest 96 coming off the west coast of Africa is going to be developing here over the next couple of days. Let me just, I want to see something here. It might not even be Invest 90. Yeah, we don't have 96 yet, but that's going to be Invest 96. And then out ahead of Invest 96, you can see our depression certainly looking like a tropical storm. I'll get to that here in a second. There we go. Look at that rain. Oh my goodness. Yep. There we go. it is. Here's a look at that spin there with Invest 94. It's approaching the Yucatan Peninsula, so it will likely weaken just a tad. Here's the bottom line on this one. As you can see, moving off towards the northwest, or the west-northwest here. Likely to redevelop there in the Bay of Campeche again. Could be a brief TD before landfall in Mexico. Latest model tracks and trends again. This one not a concern for us here in Florida, but yeah. There it is. Right there. Here's your latest model tracks off towards the west-northwest at about 13 miles an hour. There's your latest models. All right, switching gears. This is the one we're going to need to watch. There's Tropical Depression 2. Moves off towards the west. It is now a TD. So there we go. Let's take a look at that. There's Depression 2. We've got the latest cone showing it looks like it's a tropical storm now. We'll get that updated at 11. Could have barreled by then, as you can see. Moving off towards the west-northwest with time. Becoming a hurricane by Sunday, if not even sooner. And then potentially weakening a little bit down the road as it interacts with some land. So that's what we're going to be watching and monitoring. Now, let's take a look at these tracks. This is a static shot, meaning that it's not moving, but I am going to do that there for you. Mike Vera, Nikki Momo, Austin. There you go. No, they keep me in the house when there are storms, unfortunately. And then we sent Marquise out there today, Austin. Adam Taft, there you go, is in the house. Let's move this as an animation, though. Elizabeth Hott down there in Costa Rica tonight. Let's do this. There is our track. You see through the Windward Isles on Monday, approaching Kingston on Wednesday. Notice how the models are fanning out. Some to the north and some to the west. That's what we're going to be watching here. If it's stronger, it's more likely to turn more towards the north. If it's weaker, it's more likely to head to the west. But there's a look at what the models are doing. There's a big ridge potentially developing down the road, Linda and Debbie, that could steer this more towards the west. Fingers crossed on that, because when you take a look at the latest computer models, we are seeing the forecast intensity of a Cat 4 by the HWRF model. So that is why we would want everybody to diligently track this with us going forward, just to make sure there's nothing funky going on with this particular feature. So there it is, Monday through the Windward Isles, Euro and GFS, European computer model, as you can see here, continuously moving this. There it is. Wow. Let's do that. Let's do this. And then another feature right behind it. So, a lot to watch. And then, oh, by the way, there's a third feature. This will be Invest 96. Mary Fuller, good to have you there. Danny Ritchie. You know, here's the thing. We have a double barrel high, and I have a graphic for that, Danny. The high in the Northern Gulf expands and builds, and then the Azores high is there. I did, Elizabeth, thank you. Bev Cobble, good to have you there, Bev. So So there's a look. This is the new invest that's coming off south of the Cabo. Now has a 40% chance of developing over the next 7 days. So back to the GFS winds. Mike, it still does. That's a good point. So let's do this. This is the GFS winds. There's Invest 94 into Cancun, then into Mexico. GFS has a pretty strong hurricane coming into the Windward Isles, moving through the southern tip there of Hispaniola over some higher mountains, and then getting ripped apart over Cuba with another feature. It's like a 1-2 punch. The Dominican Republic would have some serious flooding if that happens. And then something else maybe trying to percolate in the southern or southeastern Caribbean behind that. So just heard thunder, says JoJo. If it goes west, no, we would miss it. So that's the GFS. Let me show you the Euro. Let this load in. So it's doing a good job with Invest 94. Joe Williams, hold on. Let me grab this, folks, real quick. Hey, Joe. Good. So Anthony called me. He said they got the car there and they're going to work it on in the morning. Yeah, no. That's fine. He's going to pick me up tonight. I'll just go over there in the morning tomorrow. So we're all good. We're all good. Yeah, newscast. Yeah. So yep, that's a no-brainer. So, let me give me 10 minutes. I got to finish up a little project here, and then I'll call you right back. Is that all right, Joe? All right, I'll talk in just a couple minutes. Yep, take care. Bye-bye. All right, sorry about that. So there we go. There's that. Now, I want to show you the high. While we were in Africa. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Danny, the conga line of those are coming too fast and too quick. So there's a look at the steering flow. You can see that big ridge of high pressure that's trying to build into the north of this feature. So that could be our saving grace down the road. Here's a different way of looking at it. You can see right in here, there's a big old high. See that right there, that spin going this way? Well, this is a high aloft. And then you got another high right here. There's a little bit of a weakness through here, but this thing's pretty far to the south. So once it comes into here and this thing continues to expand, we're hoping that it's going to continue to pull us off towards the west. But if it does get stronger, one thing we'd have to watch is maybe a curve to the north. So we don't want to let our guard down just yet. So, and for those of you wondering about these warmer waters, yeah, there's plenty of that going on. You can see that feature there east of the Windward Isles right there. That is, feasting off of some of the really, really warm waters there. The wave action is growing. Let me go ahead and do this here real quick. All right, let's do this. There, 9 foot now. And then here, look at that. Boom. We've got some elevated seas, of course, right there. So we'll be watching that. And then the Saharan, a lot of people were asking about the Saharan dust. That dust is really not doing much to any of these features. You know, there's so much moisture, so much heat that the Saharan dust really isn't helping us out at this point right now. So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Again, the next two named storms are Beryl and Chris. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast here. And you can see that it's wash, rinse, and repeat, right? The 92, 93, overnight lows in the mid-70s. Shayna Lee. There you go. Ooh, nice. So the next name storm, Jesse, would be Beryl. There you go. All right, quick look in on the United States. I got to make a bunch of updates here, so I'm going to finish this up here. There you go. You can see 99 in Wichita, 106 in Las Vegas. It is 80 in Washington, D.C. We take a look at the national satellite here. Let's do this. Here you go. All right. There's Invest 94. There's a look at TD2. And then another tropical wave south of the Cabo Verde Islands. So there you have that. So let's look at the satellite. You can see a few storms. Look at this storm system up here. Big tight little spinner here. And then right there. So there we go. Let's fly around the globe, and then we'll wrap this puppy up. There you go, Chris. Historically, Danny, yes. Yeah. All right, here we go. 39-point barrel. Remember, it was much warmer there yesterday. It's starting to cool down. Fort Ross, 41. Iqaluit, 46. Moosonee, 61. Plenty of heat in the southwest, plenty cool in the northeast. 60s there. It is 91 in Houston. 66 in Guatemala City. 81 in Caracas, 46 in La Paz, 28 in Punta Arenas in the Falkland Islands, 50 in Herrera, 45 in Madagascar, Rabat, Morocco, 66, Oslo, 55, Moscow, 63, Riyadh, 84, Sirkut, 52, Yakutsk, 64, Beijing, 81, Makassar, 81, Perth 55, Adelaide 52, Bora Bora May 75, over towards Hawaii, 79 Kahului, and then in the 80s elsewhere. There we go. Tropical Depression 2 is likely to become Tropical Storm Beryl. Could be as soon as this evening. It's looking like a tropical storm to me though right now. So, all right, here's what we got. Off by 4 degrees. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so the radar is still active. Not expecting anything severe, but there are some thunderstorms out there back towards Bushnell, Lake Panasoffkee. Rain continues to come on down over towards downtown Orlando. Now fetching over towards the airport, East Orlando. Back up towards Geneva, Chulliota, Oviedo, Sanford, Markham Woods Road, 429. So you can see plenty of wet weather there. And then down towards Brevard County, there's Melbourne, Palm Bay, Floridana Beach, Mico, getting in on the rain. Four Corners area, Celebration, Kissimmee, over towards Claremont. A couple light showers there as well. All right, gang, let me end it on the 7-day here. And then I'm going to be making some updates on these tropical computer models to make sure that nothing is going awry. Here we go. All right, Saturday, Sunday, 92, 92. Monday, 92. Tuesday, Wednesday, 92, 93. And July the 4th, coming in at 93 degrees. All right, gang, let me rock and roll. Start to make some updates. See you guys here in about an hour and a half. Have a great night, and see you tonight at 10 and 11 on the CW18 and West 2 News. Ta-ta.